tasting is not the tobacco I will talk to you about today. I just wanted to have this to show that to you. I will talk about tasting the Brighton from Esoterica, which I have in a jar. As you know, Esoterica are, together with McLellan nowadays, probably the most hyped tobacco in the market. And this is mostly due to the fact that the production is very, very low, is very scarce, and therefore they're very difficult to obtain. And in addition to that, there is a lot of people that try to leverage on this scarcity. They buy whatever they can find and then they sell it again on Facebook forums, trade shows at crazy prices. So it's something that is not very easy to find, but at the end of the day, if you're patient, if you look around, you're also able to find. And by the way, most of the hype is towards the so-called top three: Penzance, Stonehaven, and Peacehaven. All the others, Dorchester, Margate, and Sotobed, Brighton, whatever, Pembroke, they're pretty easy to find. Um, Second thing, as you may know, Esoterica, what is I find interesting about is that they are directly related to the old Sobranie. As you may know, they come, Esoterica arrives at the end of the 80s after Smoker's Haven decided to stop producing their own blends, which were originally made by Sobranie. What happened is that you may know that already in 1980, Sobranie of London communicate to Smokers Haven that they will not be able to produce their blends anymore, and they put them in touch with Germans that will start produce the blends. This will go on for another 10 years when the ownership changes and they stop producing this tobacco. Nowadays, we know Smokers Haven are back in the market. They're pretty good. I will review them later on. What happens, as you know, is, as I was mentioning, there is a lot of speculation. And the way I got this Brighton is because there was a very nice person on Facebook, I guess, one of the groups, that he just wanted to do something nice. He decided to just have this gesture in which he just got a bag of Brighton, he split it in four, and he sold three part out of the four at the same price that he paid, just to give the chance to everybody to try it. Because what is the main issue here is that there is a lot of hype. They have a unicorn reputation, but it's very difficult to try this tobacco and actually make your own opinion about it. Is it true? It's not true. Are they good? Are they bad? You really don't know. Anyway, now let's move on. I will show you how it is this Brighton. I will smoke it, and it should be good. Okay, as you may know, the Esoterica Brighton is made of 6 different grades of Virginias, and that's it. So it's a straight Virginia, but made out of 6 different grades. I hope you can see. It's pretty blonde, it's pretty light. The smell is amazing. It's so sweet, grassy, lemony. I really like the smell of this tobacco. I really expect very good things. Probably this will live up to the hype of this tobacco. Even if they say it's a ribbon cut, as you can tell, I think it's a mix of ribbon and broken flake in some case. So I really don't know what to expect in this sense. It may be odd the way it burns since you have all these different cuts all together. But anyway, it definitely makes up for something interesting. So here we are. For the past couple of weeks, I've only been smoking the Esoterica Brighton. I finished all the tobacco I had. That's why I don't have it in my hand. But what can I tell you? I am very, very surprised by this tobacco. Actually, when I started this video, I started with the aim of starting like a number of videos reviewing all the Esoterica tobaccos. And I decided to start with the Brighton because it is probably one of the least acclaimed of this brand, one of the easiest to find because it's not one of the Haven or the Penzance that goes away in like seconds. It's when it's available, it takes let's say a little while more, like I don't know, 30 minutes compared to 10 seconds to go away, so it's easier to find it. And actually I really like the composition because I'm a big Virginia fan, so having this blend of 6 Virginias really was very appealing to me. Anyway, and when I started this series of video, you know, as usual, one of the thing I was hoping for was just to find out that the Esoterica tobacco are really not not uh, up to the hype, let's say. Because it's easier when you are able to find the tobacco that it's very hard to find the tobacco, but it's actually true for anything in life. It's not worth it. It's not worth the hype. It's not as good as you would imagine, or as the rumor says. Because it's like having some more freedom. So you stop pursuing those dreams, and you just can concentrate, focus, and also appreciate more what is readily available. And that's a big thing. However, I must say that this Brighton is really quite something. I really, really, really like this tobacco. It's a pity that it's so difficult to find it, because it's something that it's a blend that I would probably buy normally, continuously, if it was available. But with this way that it's really a struggle to find it, it's probably difficult to fully appreciate it, because it's always something quite special. But again, it's good. It's so mellow. It's so round. It's like a cream of Virginia. It's exactly how, how it is. It's exactly how, when you were not a pipe smoker and you were imagining those people telling you about how good pipe smoking is, and you were imagining these wonderful tobaccos, they're sweet and incredible. So that's exactly it. It's really how a Virginia should taste like. There is no harsh note. It's never biting. It's unbelievable. It's so pleasant from the start to the finish. The evolution is not big, so it's not a very complex mixture. But on the other hand, it also has several layers. It's citrusy, it's zesty. Sometimes it's like honey-like. It's a mix of citrusy note and sweet note. It's really unbelievable. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, the actual six Virginias that are the components of the blend. There is no indication about that, but whatever it is, it's just an amazing result. The only thing it was a bit, how can I say, a little bit odd is the cut, because it's not a pure ribbon cut. There is some broken flake there, so when you load in the pipe, you have to be a little careful. However, anything else, it's great. It burns slowly. It's just unbelievable. I mean, one of the best tobaccos I've ever had, one of the best Virginias I've ever had. And if you like blonde Virginias, this is really something that you have to try. I also made some comparison. I smoked some Orlik Golden Slides, some Navy Flake from Hyrix, just to have let's say, a taste of another, just blonde Virginia. And I mean, I was blown away by the difference. The Esoterica Brighton is so much more. There is so much more there. It's so satisfying. So it's unbelievable that such a blonde Virginia can be so satisfying. So yeah, I mean, I've been saying only good words, but again, if this was readily available, I'm sure it would be a big hit, and I will have it continuously always in my cellar, because it's the tobacco I will use to break in pipes. It's the tobacco I will smoke all day long, because it's not too strong. It's definitely medium. Nicotine level is medium to low, so it's really something that you can enjoy any time of the day and as much as you want, because it's never tiring. So again, it's a pity. It's really a pity that it's not possible to have it as much as you would like. But yeah, this was definitely up to the hype. So we will see. I was just able to get a couple of tin of Pensons, so I will soon review it on this channel, and see if that is also worth the hype or not. So anyway, we'll see. Esoterica, it's a mess. It's difficult to talk about it because it's so difficult to try them. Everybody seems to be out there just to buy and resell them. It's really tough to find somebody that is actually smoking them, and I will be one of them. Anyway, I mean, one of the people that smokes it. I just want to say, whatever I buy it for myself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have the chance to try the Esoterica Brighton, I would be very happy to hear your experience, your opinion, if it has been as positive as mine, and let's take it from there. See you next time on Big Apple Pipes. Next time I will talk about something that it's quite curious. Anyway, see you next time.